Hey everyone, today I want to talk with you about a topic I've been thinking a lot about, which is disposable software. So we are entering this new era of software, like with new AI models like Cloud 4.5 or OpenAI Codex. So we can literally change how software was built or thinking about how software should be built. So because now building software, the cost is so freaking low. So what's going to happen to the whole software industry, or as business owners, how should you think about software needs to be really proactive? So what I meant by that is software probably needs to be disposable. I know that sounds controversial. I know that going to provoke a lot of people's thoughts about, okay, but what if my process doesn't change? Or what if I don't know sometimes how to fix a certain software? I still want a very reliable vendor or third party technician who are specialized in software to maintain my business software suite, which I trust. Well, there's nothing wrong about that, but through this video, I'm going to talk you guys through, first of all, what is the concept about disposable software. Then we'll talk about how that would change possibly how you run your business and think about technology strategy. And eventually, let's talk about in this AI era, what kind of people you probably should think about to recruit. They don't have to be AI like experts or AI talents, but they have to be able to have the mindset of deal with AI and leverage AI to create processes which totally repeatable, and long-term wise, it's very good for your business. So let's first talk about what is disposable software. So in the old world, software equals years of development, heavy investment, and a long shelf life, which means you subscribe to Salesforce, you subscribe to HubSpot. You need to find somebody who are good with it, and you hire this person, and you just keep this software as long as possible. Then over time, what's going to happen is all your data are living in this one vendor, living in their database, living their transaction history. So feels like is you're renting the software. So that's called software as a service, and that has been the model since the time of 2000, right before the internet bubble busted. That's the world we're all living in. Like you're renting Netflix, you're renting Salesforce, you're renting HubSpot, all Mailchimp, all these softwares. So that's the old world. And if you want to develop something yourself in-house, you hire an engineer team to develop it for you, or even just AI agencies. That's, in other words, also not pretty doable because the cost is super high. Right now, my understanding of the market is $50,000 to develop a very simple like AI agent, and not even mentioning the maintenance cost over the years, because you might change the processes. You rely on this external AI agency team to help you fix it. It just takes tons of time. And in the new world, especially after the AI Claude 3.3 model, you guys might not know what this is, but it's actually, from a software professional's perspective, it's kind of revolutionary. What it means is usually 99% of the chance it would generate like software on spot. It's super good, it's accurate, it's basically doable. So in the new world, especially after Claude 4.5 a couple of days ago got released, I think that just changed the whole game of how all the growing business out there or individuals who wants to build AI agent or wants to build software should be instantly generated. It should be used for a project or task, then you can discard it. Let's use an example, right? Like a custom dashboard built for one client presentation, or a compliance checker agent for specific transaction, or a chatbot that runs for a campaign. Then you can have it disappeared, right? So basically, I imagine the future world will be you as the business owner, the employer, instead of hire somebody who very good at one specific software like spreadsheet, like Looker, like Tableau, to do your data visualization or to do your spreadsheet calculation, all these things. You should be really good at create one-time use agents, or even like multi-use agents for different kind of tasks in sales, in customer services, in internal data processing, in finance, within your business or your personal life, right? So that's the skill I think everybody, especially as business owner, should be really good at. Then let's talk about agents as disposable software. So agents is the next layer. So what I mean by that is create on the spot, complete the job, then disappear. For example, It's like hiring a temporary worker, but faster, cheaper, and perfectly tailored for that specific job. And so, like growing business and SMBs doesn't really need to keep a massive stacks of SaaS. Like as far as I know, like in a lot of industries like wealth management or life insurance or dental industry, they all keep shit ton of software as a service. Even managing all these software as a service become a different business, right? They become a software as a service. For example, like Twilio, right? Twilio is one software which can help you send the messages. It's just unacceptable at this point. There's just so many solutions out there, so many software. People are like, all the business owners are lost. You don't even know how many like software as a service subscription you have, and it just become unmanageable. It gets me frustrated. It gets people frustrated. So back to the concept of the agents on demand, right? You need to know how to generate and what they need to do on demand. So that comes why I think all the business owners, growing business owners, and individuals who are paying attention to AI needs to understand the latest technology already enables all you guys to be able to create software on the spot. So start looking into these things, a few things I think will going to be very helpful for you guys. First is efficiency, right? Like stop paying software you barely use. Go through your inventory, like all the software subscription you are paying for, HubSpot, Salesforce, or even like Notion, right? Like Gmail, like do you really need both Gmail and Outlook? Are you paying for things that you barely use? And understand the second step is very, very important. And I think people need to understand that the first step of being able to make progress with AI is to understand what AI can do. And in this video, I'm just trying to tell you that for very simple processes like customer onboarding, right? If, for example, you have a fire alarm replacement service and you're trying to give people alarms, give people scheduling reminders, instead of build a very complex workflow through a CRM, which you might need an external consultant to do that for you, you should think about AI, like how AI can help you to learn and understand where AI is today. Looking to tools like NANT or DeFi, these tools, I have a little bit caveat, there's still some learning curves about it, but that's a very good starting point. And so spin up some tools when needed and exactly for your own workflow. Once you have that basic understanding, your brain will start spinning and, okay, should I re-go through the list after you get rid of the software you barely use? Then now looking to all the software you're using repetitively, or some of the workflow can be replaced by on-demand AI agent. And this will give you a competitive edge because businesses that adopt this will all execute competitors who stuck in old and static software because you are faster, you're leaner, you have a lower cost. And at this day and age, every company should be an AI company. And this will also have impact on your HR. You don't just hire people who know Salesforce or HubSpot anymore. You hire people who adaptive to vibe coding, who can generate disposable software and solve problems fast. And the other point I want to talk about is what kind of talent you probably should think about looking for, right? The generalist who comfortable with adapting processes quickly. That means like that candidate is wanting to learn and they can easily learn about your existing process. Then they can relate, because they're a generalist. They can relate that knowledge about accounting, for example. Accounting right now, you might be using QuickBooks, and QuickBooks, the generalist will understand that really quickly about your processes and where are you using bookkeepers and where are you using accountant. And there are probably some tasks within can be automated by AI agents. So they will think in workflows, not just tools. So talent that sees AI as a collaborator, not a threat. These are very important qualities. So the best hire will be those who can say, I don't need to wait for IT. I will spin up the agent and the software myself. So as business owners, guys, again, or individuals who are passionate about AI, I think the disposable software era is here. Businesses that adapt will move faster, cut costs, and compete. Those who don't will drown in outdated tools. Honestly, man, you will stuck. You will stuck in the old software as a service swamp, because they will drain you the data stuck there. You cannot automate or have more insights out of this data because these software as a service company, they move slow in this time. So the last thing I want to talk about is what Beta, which is my company, can provide. So we are building this future, which is disposable AI agents. specifically for people who have no technology, like technical knowledges, who are super curious about AI, how can I use AI, how to use AI to improve their business efficiency and make them more competitive. So we imagine this future where you can literally come in and use your text message, which is Beta AI, which is my company. You can text us and say, hey, on demand, I need to look F1 agent up and hire like 2 sales rep for me. And here are the criteria, 1, 2, 3. And within 3 days, I want to have 10 candidates. And every day, give me a report. So you'll literally just texting my service, and my backend agent will spin up automatically and go and trying to help you find these people, all these recruiting platforms, give you reports every single day as you requested. And after it's done, it's disposable. So that is what Beta AI is doing. And I want to hear your feedback. If you have a specific use case, no problem. I have my email in my channel. You can hop on Beta AI and leave your contact information. I would love to hear about what you need and do a free consulting session. So this is the future of building, and let's create this together. Thanks for listening, guys. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video.